Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Chris and Halo X260. Go ahead and say hi to him, Halo.
Going on, guys?
Sorry about that camera feed. Welcome back. So we're going to be playing a little bit of Diablo II Classic today. I say Classic, but it's Lord of Destruction. We've been playing HardCore for the last, let's say, couple of weeks.
Fair bit.
Yeah, a little off and on. Having a lot of fun off stream with it. I think I ripped like 2 or 3 times already. But I think I got a couple of builds that I'm really kind of happy with. They're all low level, so don't expect much. As we move into today, we are gonna be in Act 5, and we're gonna go after Bale at some point. We've already chugged through most of the act last night, so we'll see how we progress. But let's get into it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of scared of the ancients.
Kind of scared of ancients?
Yeah, but I'm actually less scared than if it was Nightmare, because Nightmare, Talik usually is fire enchanted, and if he blows up, it pretty much kills you in one shot.
True.
Well, so if I die today, I'm gonna blame it on the Rona.
Oh yeah, Halo has the Rona today. Man, everything's still set up from the podcast we did. See if I can get the game audio to come over. There's Diablo. I need that to go over there.
I'm gonna drop my old stealth in town so we can put on one of our other characters. You want to put it on your mule?
I mean, I have stealth, but I'll take a look at it.
Well, I figure if we go through like 4 or 5 characters, which we probably will, that's probably a good thing to have a bunch of stealths on hand.
Yeah.
Never have too many stealths. Now that I got Lightning Fury last night, I'm gonna have to find myself another pair of jabbies.
Yeah.
Because only having 1 stack of javelins, I'm gonna go through that real quick.
Yeah, that's a stealth. I'm not using stealth over here, so I guess I'll toss it there. Okay, so I do have, for anyone who doesn't know, I do run 2 clients for Diablo II. I keep a mule character, which has kind of turned into my regular character, and then I run just a regular character. It helps, especially in HardCore, given the parameters of, dying, and I prefer not to die, but it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So.
And that's the way it was.
Yeah, and that's the way it was. Okay.
And that's the way it keeps up.
This is not my main. This is my main here. Okay. So we're just running this is pre-reset. I have not reset anything yet. I'm just running a Holy Fire build, just very basic. One to resist fire. I got 18 in Holy Fire, and I'm working towards Fanaticism. I've got one in Holy Shield and 1 to Zeal. Zeal's kind of my main move, and it 156 max damage on Zeal. It's not too bad. So we'll see if we can get that to work long term. If it doesn't, then well, we'll make an adjustment later. But if you notice, I do have all perfect resistances. This is just normal, but I mean, look at some of my gear. We got the Fell Oak Club. That's going to be pushing the 60%. That's not 16, 60% lightning resist with 20% fire resist. Now, you notice it's just 1 to 10 damage, but with the addition of all the fire damage from with Malice, I've got 1 to Zeal, 1 to Might was the base, which is really kind of nice. 100% chance to open wounds. I've got plus to max damage, plus to enhanced damage. Prevent monster heal might be a big thing for a Bale fight. And then the negative 100 to monster defense per hit, which is going to be huge when fighting the boss. My live stream keeps disconnecting, and I don't know why. I don't really have the luxury of going in and sorting that out. So if the VOD sucks, just know that the recording will be good, and I will update it if need be. That's why we record while we stream. Speaking of which, let's take a quick peek at Task Manager and see if the performance is peaking out. CPU usage is good, memory is good, disk usage is good, Ethernet is good, GPU is good. So, I mean, I'm not sure why it's tweaking out, but for some reason my connection drops for like a couple seconds and then reconnects. Why? I don't know. Not a big deal. I do have it hardwired, which is strange. And I do have the connection anchored to the hardwired connection. So I don't know. So this is a really cool shield. Moving on with the build. It's Storm Ward Crown Shield. It's a yellow, which is really cool. It's got 75% chance to block, which is huge for any Paladin. Smite damage 4 to 12. I'm not a smiter yet, but one of these two Paladins will eventually become a smiter, and I'm not sure which. The cold, lightning, fire, and poison resistance, all above 13%, with fire getting up to 23. That is huge for my build. With a hardcore, the biggest thing is defense, making sure that you survive and don't die. And I don't want to take a chance on dying from an elemental. So if let's just say, for example, we drop the Fell Oak Club, you'll notice that my my resistances for lightning go down to 38. That's not very good, but you know, with it on, I've got perfect. I might optionally switch to an offhand swap for the Fell Oak, and then use the Malice as the main and just swap if I'm getting womped on. But that's more for a boss battle thing. It came in really great for Diablo. He hit me and I survived with like a full on to the face lightning blast. So we'll see how that works out. I survived
with 1 health yesterday. That was some scurry shit.
Yeah, and you were using what, an Amazon last night? A pokey yeah. Javazon?
Pokey.
So moving on, we have the heavy gloves, the hailstone fist, another yellow. Really, there's nothing really fancy here except for the 15% to lightning resistance, 20% magic fine. That's really why I'm wearing them, just to get a little bit better gear and keep my lightning defense up. A couple dual resist rings, actually just 1 dual resist ring and 1 6% life leech ring, which is huge for keeping my life up, especially when I use that Malice, because if you notice on Malice, there is a life drain affix on it, and we definitely don't want to get bodied by that. Both the belt and boots of Hazara's Iron Heal and Iron Stay. Really here we're looking at the 20% cold res is probably the best belt for normal, plus the 20 to life is not bad. We get a little bit of defense per character level, which is cool. And then we've got the 260 to attack rating, which is really important for Zeal. And that scales based on character level. Plus we have the 25% fire resistance and the 20% faster run walk. All of this is good stuff for staying mobile, staying alive, and keeping the damage up. So right now, I got a couple of low fire and cold res charms with a couple of FHR charms. Again, just keeping me attacking and preventing me from getting stunned. My mercenary, who is currently dead, nothing special. He's got a couple of Tal runes and a pole arm, and I think he's got like a ethereal cruel wrap splint mail, FHR, fire resistance, poison resistance, enhanced defense. It's just to make him a little beefier. 150 to poison damage, and then just a poison resistance helmet, just whatever I had. Not really gonna focus too heavily on gearing up a mule, not a mule, but a a mercenary. But if need be, I can throw a couple of items his way to add to some damage or help out with the fight here or there. We are at Neelathok. Do you want to go do Neelathok?
Not really. She's kind of an anti-hardcore character.
Yeah, because he does kind of bite pretty hard with the corpse explosion. Noob. All right, so where are we headed?
Let's go to the frozen tundra. That's where we left off.
All right, let's get it.
Man, I'm out of gold again.
Well, you're gonna have to get some, because I am out of gold too. After last night's Diablo fight, having to rush back to get, potions, health, and mana is definitely.
I hope we find some stuff that we can sell before we run out of mana pots.
Yeah.
That should sell.
I mean, you're talking like full metal armors sell pretty well. Scepters sell pretty well. Wands and staffs sell pretty well. The bigger, the better. Also, if you're worried about potions, you should probably get some.
I wish I had my lightning fury to the point where I could have 15 bolts instead of just 2. That's not gonna help. Alright, I found a few things. Let me go sell real quick. Are you totally broke?
I've got like 24k, so I mean I'm okay. And I'm pretty frugal when it comes to this game, so I tend to hold out and not spend on stuff in and like the vendors and stuff whenever I can help it. Obviously if I need
what?
So obviously if I need something, I'll go buy it, like health potions or whatever, but if I don't have to, I try not to.
People don't realize how expensive the Amazon is to play.
Well, yeah, because Amazon falls in a weird category. You're melee, but you're also a caster, so you don't have the beefiness that comes with a full melee character, but you don't have the full damage that comes with a caster either. You're kind of like an in-between type of character, and that's okay.
Well, it's like he chugs health pots, she chugs mana pots. You're constantly repairing your javelins. It's a very expensive character to run. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
So more than any other character, you're basically having to grab everything that falls on the ground and sell it, because you're gonna need every fucking cent to fuel the fire.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I have 32k off all the shit I just sold, and I'm back down to 10 after one spree of shopping. Fun fact for you and others watching: if you do choose to go Holy Fire like my brother, once you get Holy Fire level 12, it actually gives you more damage if you start sinking points into resist fire instead.
Well, yeah, because you get 18% as a buff, but then just whatever the connection. This is not fun.
I don't know why, because you're coming through good on Discord.
See, I'm probably losing connection because my wife is home in the other room, you know, playing on stuff. And that's probably just stressing out the connection. I don't know why else it would be acting like that.
Here we go. Ah, those are ethereal.
What'd you get?
That's some friggin' ceremonial javelins. But they're ethereal.
Sucks.
Oh my word, and they cost a lot. It's a high amount of dex.
Let's see. If this shit keeps up, I'm not gonna be able to keep streaming. I don't know why it's acting this way. It shouldn't be. There should be no reason for this happening.
My life.
Running a speed test on my streaming setup. Hey, Endivor. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if it's a little choppy. I'm trying to suss out what's happening here. Oh yeah, it's only getting 48 down. Or how many I'm getting up. Or something. 12 or 13, 14 up, 15 up. I mean, that should be plenty. I don't know why it's so low though. It should be doing a lot better than that. It's hardwired. Getting a full 1080p out of this. Please, it's going to show me. Yeah, 1080p is going. So something's going on with my